Hello, 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 everyone. How are you guys doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome to Wind Down Wednesdays. I am your girl, Javita. Yeah, I'm adjusting some stuff, you guys. So, I'm hoping that you can hear me fine because I did lose my voice and I have a slight cold and all that good stuff. And it's just like kind of bothering me now. However, I hope you can hear me just fine. And I hope you had a great week. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. Hopefully everyone got everything that they wanted or were even surprised with some things. I don't know. Valentine's Day is one of those days that we celebrate love, which I believe we should be celebrating love all day long. But anyway, well, not only all day, all year long, every day, 24/7. Anyway, happy Valentine's Day. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Hope you had a wonderful, wonderful week. And I won't keep you long because I know some of you may have plans, may just be coming back from plans, want to rest, whatever the case may be. I just won't be long today. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Wind Down Wednesdays. This is your girl, Javita, and I help single moms overcome the challenges that comes with being a single mom so that she can reduce stress, find time for herself, and live a life full of love and abundance. My overall mission in life is to just empower women to live confident, authentic lives unapologetically. So I'm going to jump right in. Like I said, I won't be on long. But today's topic is just so perfect. It's unconditional love. Unconditional love. So, and I have notes because I'm starting to take more notes, you guys. I can make sure I hit all the points I want to hit. Anyway, so unconditional love. Now, this is something that I am very passionate about because I believe everybody should love unconditionally. I don't know when this started or when I made this decision. It was years ago, but I felt the need, like a pulling on my heart, to just love everybody in spite of. You know, it doesn't matter what you do or anything like that. I'm just going to love you and I'm going to forgive you. Now, some things may take time to get to that point, but the end result is still the same. I actually wrote this down in my mission statement that I will love unconditionally no matter the circumstances. So that's just something. And I mean, ever since I put it in my mission statement, my personal mission statement, and been reciting it like I do every day to myself, like I know and I live it. I live unconditionally. I love, unconditionally. So it doesn't matter kind of what you do. You kind of won't break me. I might get down and out for a little bit, but you won't break me because I'm going to love you in spite of everything else. So I know, excuse me, we kind of find that hard to do. And before I go into that, let me give you guys the definition of unconditional love. The Urban Dictionary states that unconditional love is to love somebody with no conditions or circumstances. To love completely. Dictionary.com, I had to get two. I needed to support myself or at least make sure I am speaking in truth on how I feel about unconditional love. So dictionary.com states it as affection with no limits or condition, complete love. So my definition falls right in line with those two definitions, which is to love unconditionally no matter the circumstances. Now, I do know that we find it hard sometimes to actually do this. It can be hard to just love somebody without any conditions, without holding on to anything that they did or they didn't do or whatever the case may be. It's even more difficult to do it when they've betrayed you, they've lied to you, they've hurt you, they backstabbed, they just did everything under the sun to you. And you're like, how can I still love them unconditionally? Well, I'm telling you, you can. It's difficult and it's a process. But once you find it in your heart to heal yourself and forgive, then you'll be able to love anyone unconditionally. So, Now, I've had a situation, or a few situations, of course, probably, that, I felt all of those things: lied to, betrayed, mistreated, disrespected. I felt every anger, I felt all of that under the sun. And it took me a minute. It took me a while in certain circumstances to continue to love the person, or them, because it's not just one person, to love them unconditionally. And throughout my whole life, I've noticed that I do, and I have been loving unconditionally. I just never paid attention to it. So regardless of whatever you did to me, being from a young girl all the way up to now, I forgave, and I love you no matter what. However, that doesn't mean that we are the best of friends. That does not mean that. Don't get me wrong. Don't get confused. I'm not saying that you can love somebody unconditionally, you can forgive them, and be the best of friends. No, because you're kind of doing it for you. And once I made the decision to just love in spite of the circumstances, I felt much better. And I was able to move on because I was able to let things go. And that's just me and how I handle it. But you can do it however you do it. I think you should strive to love unconditionally without any conditions. Now, there are some of you who may also say, well, Javita, how? I don't love unconditionally. I can't love anybody unconditionally. And here's where I disagree. Because you do love unconditionally. You show that. You show that to your parents. You show that to your siblings. You show that to your cousins. You show that to your aunts, your grandparents, all your family members. You show it to your children, for those of you who have kids. You love them no matter what they do, be it good, bad, or indifferent, right or wrong. You love them in spite of. So to say that you can't love someone else unconditionally, you will be lying to yourself. So I just want you to understand that you don't lie to yourself, because you can do it. You don't want to. You want to put condition on, well, I love you if X, Y, Z. Or I love you if, you take the trash out. I love you if you don't lie to me no more. People are human. People are going to make mistakes. So you just have to learn to just love them anyway. Like I said, you don't have to be their best friend or anything like that, but just love unconditionally, because you would want to be loved, unconditionally, without, any circumstances, without anybody saying, oh, well, I'm only going to love you today because on Wednesdays, this is when you inspire me. However, on Thursdays, I can't love you no more. Because, you're just not doing it for me. You just can't do that, because you don't want nobody to treat you that way. So it's all kind of about, treat people the way you want to be treated. Accept people for who they are. Accept them and love them for who they are, with and without their flaws. We are not flawless. You may think you are, but you're not flawless. I know I'm not flawless. And I thank God for the people who love me in spite of, my flaws. Because I know I have them. I have a mouth problem. Some people would agree. But, I know people still love me regardless of what I say to them or anything. They still love me because they know I'm coming from a good place. So you just have to learn to love unconditionally. And I thought that message was just great, especially for today when we're celebrating love. Why not love everyone unconditionally? That's what we are made here for. That's what we were put on earth to do. Just love, love, love unconditionally. Just don't, like I said, you don't have to be the best of friends. However, you still can love them unconditionally. So your challenge for this week, because I told you guys I wasn't going to be long, your challenge for this week is to practice loving unconditionally. I know you can do it because you do it every day. You're alive, so I know you love unconditionally. You want people love you unconditionally, regardless of the attitudes you have, regardless of how disrespectful you are, regardless if you betrayed them, they still love you. And you kind of wonder why, why are you still talking to me? Like, how can you be good and cordial? Because, I love you unconditionally. I know who you are. I choose how I react to it. So I want you to practice loving unconditionally. I think you all will be great at doing it. So with that being said, that's your challenge for the week. I would love, love, love to hear how you guys are doing throughout the week on your challenge. I might pop back in sometime between now and next Wednesday to do like a health check, a unconditional love check to see how things are going with you guys. But just love, love, love unconditionally, you guys. Love is just a good thing. It's a great thing. It's a great feeling. You know how it feels to be loved. You want to be loved, so why not give that in return? So if you want unconditional love, give unconditional love. All right? Well, that's all I have for you guys. Happy Valentine's Day again for everyone. Hope you enjoy. If you're not celebrating today, then you'll celebrate sometime, whenever it is. I don't even know when the weekend is to celebrate. Because for me, Valentine's Day means I'm stuck in the hospital about to have a baby. Because I was stuck in the hospital 22 years ago about to have a baby. My son's birthday is tomorrow. He will be 22. So all I can think about on Valentine's Day, especially right now, is eating chicken broth. Because that's all they fed me. That's all I could eat was chicken broth. And I was hot because I was hungry. And y'all know I get hangry when I'm hungry. So that's what I think about Valentine's. So it's not a big hoorah, but I thank everyone for the Valentine wishes, the shout out. I share the love. I try to share the love throughout the week, throughout the year. Every day I try to share love because I love each and every one of you, and I love you unconditionally, regardless of what it is. I still love you. All right. Thank you guys, and I will see you guys next week for Wind Down Wednesdays. Talk to you later. Love you. Don't forget your challenge. Bye.